Hi, welcome to the StrataCom Cherwell mobile client demo. My name is Eric Kruger. I'm one of the owners here at StrataCom and product manager of this product. This is a StrataCom developed product that plugs right into your Cherwell implementation. Either if you're hosted by Cherwell or on-premise, you don't have to add any maps. You really don't have to do anything to get this to work other than supply us with a REST API key. I'm going to show this to you already logged in. I've already logged in here, but your users will get a login screen that they would recognize, either a SAML or LDAP or Cherwell login screen. They'd log into this just like they'd log into Cherwell. And really any object can be in this mobile client. I've got a few demo objects on here, some of the most popular: incident change, work orders for facilities, red tracker, and a few other things. So a few of the other niceties of this is we have push notifications. You receive push notification right on your phone. You can tap through that right into the record that you want to be in. We got industrial strength barcode scanning. So if you want to create assets and tag them with the barcode or look up anything with the barcode, we have the barcode scanning available. You can take a picture with your phone and add that attachment right to the ticket. And that's built in. You can do that to any object. And really any field or any action that you want to do, we can do in the Cherwell mobile client. We have a total mobile developer studio that we use to set this up that you can also use if you want to build out your own mobile actions and things further down the road without contacting us. But let's do a quick walkthrough. So I'm first going to the incident queue. It's the most common. We can look at all the queues work the same way. They all have drop downs for some of the global queries that we put in here. So if you just want to look at, say, all active incidents and then pick one up, we can take a look. Any field that you see in that grid or any field that you see here, it's all changeable. You can see any field that you want out of Cherwell on here. I've just got a few of the sample ones down here. If I want to take ownership, it asks me if I want to take ownership. I can click OK. You can see now I'm the owner of this ticket. If I want to assign it to a different user, I can do that. Maybe assign it to Andrew. And you can see every action that you do is kind of button driven. So if I want to add a journal entry, this makes it really easy to use for the user, really easy to figure out what they need to do. They just tap a button and it gives them the form with exactly what they need to do. Maybe I want to close this. And I just threw another field on here to show that we could do another field. I'm just going to change the own by when I close this, kind of a random thing. But we can also create incidents. So if I go to the create incident screen, I can create a brand new incident. I'll put in a customer. We can search by first name, last name. If I want to find Eric Cox, I can search by Eric C. Cox. It doesn't really matter. He'll show up. I'm going to have a few fields here available. You can add as many as you want. You can. I'm going to have priority. I'm going to assign this to a team, maybe first level support. And I'm going to just choose the service. You could do service category, subcategory. We can do the hierarchical drop downs. But for simplicity's sake, I've just got service on here. We'll click OK. Here's my incident. You can look it over, see if you want to do anything. Maybe you want to add a journal entry. Make it visible in the customer portal if you'd like. As you notice, this is really fast. I haven't sped this up or anything. This is just real time. This is really lightweight. It is this fast for our customers too. If you want to go into the change queue, we can look at the change approval needed. There's some other queries in here, but if I want to pick one of these up and approve it, I have approval buttons. I can approve it, this change. It's approved. If we want to look at work orders, and these might be the work orders from facilities management, I might want to pick one of these up. I might want to assign it to a different user. Or I might just want to close this work order after I worked on it. All right, let's take a look at tasks. Tasks are the same way. Tasks work the same way. We can look at all open tasks. I can take ownership of this task. Once I've got ownership of it, you can see the take ownership button grays out. That's because I already have ownership of it, so I can't take ownership again. Now we could also have this button disappear. So we've got like active flags on buttons or visible flags on buttons that you can set. Whether or not you want to do that, we can reassign the task, maybe to Andrew. Then you notice I have the take ownership button back again. So you can really stop your users from making any mistakes in the UI by having those buttons appear and disappear or be grayed out or active. Some of the other things, configuration items. If you want to look at config items, I've just got a couple actions set up here. We want to quickly set it in stock or back to retired. We can do that. You can run any one steps you have against your assets here. You can create new assets. We can do custom actions that maybe you don't have in Cherwell right now. So if you're interested in this, give us a call for a demo or maybe a risk-free trial period. Go to www.StrataCom.com. Thanks.